Well, hello everyone. My name is Shamari Brown, and I'm the creator of Showbtv. We have a YouTube channel where you can go and see all different types of content, educational, informational, comedy, all different types of things that may interest you. So take a second to go over to our YouTube channel, that is Showbtv. You can actually go to www.showbtv.com. That is the link that will take you over to our YouTube channel. I'm making this video really quickly just to give you guys a little bit of information about an additional service that we offer at Showbtv. As you all may know, I myself have a podcast, the Showbtv podcast, and we have our Showbtv podcast studio set up in a apartment in Long Island, Islip, New York to be exact. Now the apartment is the Showbtv studio is set up in a living room setting, and it's fully wired, fully set up to be able to record a podcast, video as well as audio. We can host up to 4 people, so you can have one host and up to 3 guests. The audio is recorded separately from the video, so we link them in post-production, which is included in the price that you get. So the audio is separate from the video, which gives you a better quality sound. So we have lighting, we have microphones that are wired, as I mentioned, and we have cameras that we are able to record podcasts. So the service that we're offering, because we recognize that a lot of people are interested in doing podcasts and they may not have the means, they may not have the space, they may not have the equipment to get it done. Because we're so interested in creating content, we're offering the service of being able to record your podcast for you at a very low cost. And the reason why we're doing this is because ultimately, my ultimate objective is to be behind the camera. I don't really want to be in front of the camera. I mean, I do enjoy my podcast, but besides that, I rather be behind the camera, filming, editing, producing. So I'd rather give people a platform. Those people that are interested in being in front of the camera, I like to give them a platform to where they can express their creativity. And we're going to start with podcast because we have the space that is already set up. Mics are already set up. We're already able to record video and audio. So the location is out in Islip, New York. We are offering this time Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the fee would be $25 per hour. So you can come in essentially and shoot a podcast. If you're prepared to go as soon as you get here, you can shoot a 1-hour podcast for $25. Now, you can contact me at my email, which is showbtv, that's SHOWBTV1 at gmail.com, or you can give me a call at 347-213-8059. Once again, that's 347-213-8059. So once again, we are offering a service of recording podcast for those folks that may not be that are interested in doing podcasts of their own, but may not have the means or may not have the equipment or the space to get it done. Here at Showbtv, we are offering you a space where you can record your podcast, video and audio. I'm actually going to provide a link below where you can view a podcast that we've already recorded, a podcast of my own. You can see it was actually a 2-camera podcast. So we had a wide angle which captured the full both parties, both people, myself and my guest. And then we had one close-up camera, which was able to catch each of us close up for specific points and specific moments of the podcast. Since we recorded that podcast, we've actually added equipment. So we've added more lights and we've added a couple of cameras. In the first podcast, we only had 2 cameras. The primary camera was the actual iPhone 7 Plus camera, and then the secondary camera was a Nikon D3200. That was the close-up camera. We now are still using the iPhone 7 Plus as the main camera, but we also now have 2 additional video cameras that can be specifically and independently for the guests that are here. So we don't have to pan back and forth with one camera to catch close-ups. We can now leave a camera locked in on each person as a close-up and then have the iPhone 7 capturing the entire room. So once again, for those folks that are interested in doing podcasts and may not have the space or the equipment, I'm offering that to you at a very low cost. It's $25 per hour. I also offer a mobile podcast service, meaning I can come to you and film your podcast in at the location of your choice. That cost would be $120. It'll take roughly about 4 hours to produce a 1 hour podcast if I have to travel to you. So from setup to breakdown, it'll be about 4 hours. And being that we're charging $25 per hour, that will give you a cost of $100. Plus we add an additional $20 for a travel fee. So if you're interested in shooting a podcast and you'd like us to bring the equipment to you and record the podcast at the location of your choice, that would cost you in total $120. So once again, reach out to me if you're interested in recording a podcast. You can actually come to us, which will cost you $25 per hour. So you can do 1 hour, 2 hours, that's really up to you. Or we can come to you, which will cost you $120 for the entire project. Okay, my email address is showbtv1, so that's showbtv1@gmail.com. My phone number is 347-213-8059. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon. And I really look forward to working with you podcasters out there that are looking for a space to record your podcast. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care. Shamari from Showbtv signing out. Thank you.